No. We're not doing that.
Direction of Professor Jamie L. Nix. The M Fanfare.
No. We're not doing that. That's enough. Cut it. Too early for this shit. Cut it.
That was a special request by John here.
This is how we're going to bring in our buddy Tuna? For real? Golly, man.
No hospitality.
Cut my mic off. My mic off.
You can thank John for that one, guys.
Thank you, Greggy.
Bless. It's the last thing I want to hear today.
You pay him?
No, I didn't ask.
Fuck.
Sending in some DMs, huh?
Well-
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live. Let's get
Great.
yeah. Let's just ignore that start and let's redo this. Clean slate.
Yeah.
Get it going.
Yeah. All right, guys. Welcome back. Over Under Podcast, our Sunday Fantasy Focus
God
edition.
damn it.
Got myself today, Aaron Steyer, Jon Sherman, and the man we said we'd have him on today,
Special guest.
Dominic, Tuna Montana, Latona, and on the ones and twos, Greg Kinn.
Not on my favorite list right now.
Michigan bullshit out of here. Christ. Before we start, go follow us on our Instagram at the over.underpod and our Facebook, sorry, almost said it twice. Facebook page over/underpodcast.
Yeah.
Leave a review,
Still
like
waiting.
us, comment, share. Also, go follow us and give us a 5-star rating on Spotify as well.
Get
Go
them listens up on Spotify.
Yep, go hit that on Spotify. That way you can listen on the go.
mean,
Listen in the shower, do shit
I think
like
last
that.
Wednesday's show is up now on Spotify. If you haven't checked that out and seen how miserable this kid was, holy shit, you gotta.
Fantastic.
It's
miss
gold. I have not had one bad review on it. Everyone
No.
that's watched it purely enjoyed it. So
I'm glad
the only one that didn't was you.
glad I sacrificed myself for it. It's awesome showing people me throwing up too, because
Dude, it's
nobody wants to see somebody throwing up. So I'm like,
right.
Here, look at me projectile vomiting.
I know. When it was happening, I was like, I don't want to look, but I can't help. Like,
That was a.
but it's a great meme. Like after our poor Buckeyes shit the bed yesterday, we could put stuff like that out and be like, this is how our Buckeye fans feel right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's pure gold.
Yeah, that was.
And we got more comers taking it on this Wednesday. So
Yeah, we got 2 more coming on this Wednesday. So we'll be getting started a little early. We'll have more details as the week goes on. We kind of figure out the details of it. So stay tuned for that. You can find all that on our socials as well.
good reason to follow them.
Also, message us to get in our weekly FanDuel pool. I think Give I me just, your money. Yes, I think this fucking guy starting already.
We'll get there, Tuna. We'll get there.
I think when I looked right before the show, we had 7 entries in. I think 6 or 7 entries in.
We have a lot of guys that wait till noon.
Yeah, we got a couple latecomers that usually have to fight to get in that last
At
spot.
Nate Mullins.
Yeah, so make sure you get in there. The over-under boys are 3-8, just like Tuna's 3-8 as well.
Himself, yeah.
Coincidentally,
Our
so
only
isn't
our
that
only
fucking
three-week winner right here.
right. We have
Right here in the flesh.
Jesus Christ. So make sure you get in there. Take Tuna's ass down because he's been talking a lot of
Somebody
shit.
got to, man. Somebody's got to. So we're all of us 3 are in a fantasy league that I run as well. He's the reigning champ. I'm surprised he didn't wear the ring here today
I
to
forgot
prove
it.
it.
It's being presented.
That's
on my
actually a
desk.
disappointing champion look. I would expect my champ to be repping that.
Hashtag.
something I usually wear at the draft.
Don't want to dirty it up,
like a
huh?
Super Bowl
But
ring.
he's
Yeah,
sitting,
for a kid.
he's sitting here saying, "Hand me the ring this year already." He's the odds-on favorite according to him to win it again this year.
Lost since week 2.
We'll see how it goes. This fantasy stuff can get crazy. I think let me sneak in the playoffs. I'll give you a run, man.
I was gonna say it.
Joey's got a squad too. Both of us, I think, can
Joey
give you
has
a
the
run.
most points, but has way more than anyone else points scored against him.
Yeah,
It's fuck-
and that's just bad luck.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
know.
avoid that.
Steyer did not believe me when I told him.
I
the
went
other
back
day.
and looked. Buddy's got 1,500 points.
And like 1,400 points scored against me, and everybody else
Yeah.
is around 12. It's unreal.
Just bad luck there.
It's stupid, absolutely stupid. The shit that goes on in fantasy football. But let's circle back to the chip challenge. Our new punishment for this week. Somebody's gonna look a little pretty.
We're getting prettied up. Yep. Cass is gonna do one of our makeups, do a makeover.
Yeah.
Might get a dress involved, maybe a little acrylic nails. Who knows
Right.
how far we'll go with
Gonna
it.
get
but-
our RuPaul's Drag Race on.
So we're gonna somebody's gonna be looking pretty come Wednesday, getting a makeover as we got the two cats doing the chip challenge to start the show. So
I'd rather do a makeup than a chip challenge.
And that being said, so I'm gonna put it out there. I'm on the Steelers here. I don't love it. You were too scared to take the Browns, so I muscle it up, and I'm gonna take my dogs. I'm gonna take the Steelers. We usually show out on Monday night, so we'll see. Jeff Saturday's Colts is who you have.
Yeah.
He's got them rolling a little bit, so I don't feel the best about it. I'm not gonna lie, but if they fail me Monday night, bet your ass Wednesday night they're getting buried. Bet your ass they're the new graveyard team. 110%. Put it in the book now.
Yep. And actually for that, we will both be on the Pulse Monday Night Live, so we'll have a live reaction as the game's going on.
Talk a little shit, yeah.
So that'll be a good one. Tune into that. You can catch us on there as well. But let's skip forward. Let's get to some college football. Just a terrible fucking day for me.
So lock-wise, I had a pretty good day, 2-1.
Lock-wise, I feel like
all
I should have
together
an
day.
asterisk.
I don't want to talk about it.
I would like to put that out there that I should have an asterisk because I was giving my locks out as the chip was affecting me.
Oh, listen to him. Listen to him.
I feel like that's a fair point.
I mean, I feel whatever you got to use for an excuse. He went 0-3 in his locks this week for college football.
Yeah, North Carolina, we were here had a meeting.
We had a meeting for the studio,
and I mean, what a shit show that team is. Drake May sucks. NC State pulled one out of their ass.
Their defense sucks is really what it was.
It was just absolutely fucking pitiful.
And North Carolina's kicker fucking sucks.
Yeah. Notre Dame decided to not play fucking defense yesterday.
Yep.
Bullshit Caleb Williams.
He certified his Heisman, didn't he?
Yeah, he's winning the Heisman. And then Spencer Rattler decided he was really good.
Dude, fuck him, bro.
He's back, man.
Dude.
So
that guy.
So we're coming off the last regular season game. Are they a bowl eligible team or no?
I think
North Carolina, yeah.
I
So-
think they're just
They
bowl
have to be,
eligible.
right?
I think they're 7
So
and 5.
do you ride that hot hand in their bowl game? I mean, pending matchup, obviously, but
Well,
It's going to be a shit bowl. So
yeah, they're not going to get a good team. They might roll them.
that's what I'm
But
sorry.
at the same
That's
time, that Rattler could lay an egg against a terrible team,
Right.
Which he's been known to do.
for sure.
I would like to see like a South.
It just depends on matchup.
I wonder who
100%.
they'll get. Well, obviously the bowl.
I'm ready
is a
for
little-
bowl season, dude. I raked bowl season last year.
I wonder who
betting
they'll
wise.
get in the bowl. I'd like to see like a South Carolina Penn State game,
That'd be fire. A little Outback Bowl action.
something like.
Yeah.
I don't know if Penn State was like 9-3, so
The Penn State will be about the Outback
State-
Bowl,
Yeah, Penn State's probably getting the Outback Bowl. But,
and who would?
it's going to be against an LSU or it's going to be
That
against a
would be a
better
good
team.
game.
So you're gonna have. That's the thing. I honestly, it might be LSU actually because if they lose to Georgia, it's probably gonna be a Penn State LSU Outback Bowl.
Or possibly Ole Miss.
True.
Ooh, that could be exciting. I did come up with this yesterday after I was drinking my sorrows away.
We are gonna do. Yeah, you go first.
If
I gotta hold this
Ohio
idea.
State doesn't get in the playoff, and Ohio State Alabama Rose Bowl would be sick.
That would be sick.
That would be.
It
solid.
wouldn't happen
I
though.
would be
Because
a
it
fan
wouldn't.
of that.
It
That
wouldn't
would be
happen though
sweet.
because they're gonna throw it into a Pac-12 unless the Rose Bowl is a playoff game. If they keep it as the National Rose Bowl,
I mean-
it's Big Ten Pac-12. That's
Yeah,
why
you-
it was Ohio State Utah
know,
last
You
year.
can see a rematch from last year.
It could be Ohio State
I feel
Utah.
like nobody
again.
wants to see that. Though.
Maybe not, but that's tradition and that's how it goes,
I
man.
know, but that's just.
It could be the makings for another great game because Utah is playing really good football right now.
But
Also, if Utah
hopefully
beat-
Utah's playing so goddamn good they knock out USC this
it won't
weekend. The
matter.
Buckeyes get back in the bitch.
I don't think they deserve it. I'm just so down on the.
Dude, I don't. It'd be hard to even get hyped. Or I would.
If that was a good game at all in the second half,
Right,
they
right.
maybe deserve to get in. But I mean, they got the doors blown off. in the
Yeah,
second half.
yeah.
in like the last like 7.
I was deflated at 3:34 o'clock yesterday, dude, saying we don't. I sent so many texts saying, "Don't even put us in. We don't deserve it." But the Homer fan in me that's always got a little inch of like, miracles happen. Like I think of the 2014 season, man.
Yeah.
Shit like that. We're down to a third string quarterback with a loss under our
Get
belt.
Georgia in the first round.
What you never know what could happen.
I think you're gonna have to beat Georgia to win a national title this year.
Get Travion Henderson healthy. Get Jackson Smith and Jigba healthy. Who knows what could happen?
I
But
don't think you see Smith Jigba.
he's probably saving
for the
himself
bowl
for the
game.
draft.
What's
Yeah.
the point at this
Yeah.
point?
Unless they're playing for a natty. I
The
feel like
playoffs
that's
the only
I
exception.
feel
Yeah,
like
that's the only way.
that's the only reason you'd see them come back. And I feel like if they're not playing in the playoffs either, I wouldn't put it past a bunch like CJ Strouds to just sit out in the bowl game. 'Cause, like, what's the point?
One thing we are gonna do, we're gonna do an ESPN bowl challenge. How you
Oh, for
pick
sure.
get everyone that we can do an
Yeah, for
over under
sure.
sponsored one. Throw a few bucks maybe. If not, do
Yeah.
it for fun. Whatever.
$10 pool?
That's what I like. Yeah,
That wouldn't be bad.
I think that'd be
bad.
cool.
All right, off of college football now. That was absolutely sickening to talk about. Let's get into our injury report. Steyer, what you got?
Key game time decisions today. Running back Gus Edwards of the Baltimore Ravens. Quarterback Justin Fields, who is ruled out, and Trevor Siemian will get the start for Chicago today. Wide receiver Jamar Chase was questionable. He is ruled out as well. Wide receiver Terrace Marshall of the Panthers. Running back Raheem Mostert of the Dolphins. Running back Josh Jacobs of the Raiders, which I believe he is going to play.
Yeah.
Tight end Tyler Higbee of the Rams. Wide receiver Allen Robinson of the Rams. Running back Alvin Kamara of the Saints, and wide receiver Deebo Samuel of the Niners. I believe like the bottom four are suit up to play.
Yeah.
Robinson, Kamara, and Debo are all supposed to play.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on Higbee,
But
though.
they are banged up, so something to look out for.
Definitely. All right, let's get into our best and worst fantasy matchups.
Let's do it.
With us having 4 here this week, we're going to skip out on tight ends just to save a little bit of time.
For sure.
So let's start off with best matchups. Quarterback, Steyer, lead off because you got a hot take here.
It's the White Knight. It's Mike White out of the New York. It's Broadway Mike. He's coming in against a lackluster Chicago defense today, and he's a one-game fill-in phenom. Do y'all remember that 5-touchdown spurt last year? Holy shit. I think I'm not calling 5 touchdowns by any means, but no, none of that.
I would not bet on Mike White to throw another 5 touchdowns.
No, but I mean, it's a lot of people are on the under 38.5 of that game because it's 2 backup quarterbacks. I'm not, because I could see Mike White going. He could throw 3 touchdowns himself.
They have some weapons.
Simeon can sling too.
Right.
They got some weapons.
Yeah, so I'm not so sold on that under. But Mike White, I think he's going to sling dick today. So
That's the thing. Both defenses are very bad.
Garrett Wilson balls too.
Both offenses do have weapons on those teams.
Yeah.
So that is one to look out for. My quarterback, Justin Herbert, going against Arizona. Arizona gives up the 5th most fantasy points. And with Keenan Allen playing, Mike Williams playing, Austin Eckler healthy, I think now that you're able to see the Chargers push the ball vertically down the field and Austin Eckler out of the backfield with that little check down game and screen game they have with him is just absolutely
electric.
Yeah, when they're healthy, that's a hard team to stop.
For sure.
It's so because you have to play deep to take away the deep ball with those two. But
Mike Williams out, Keenan Allen active.
Mike Williams is out still. I mean, Keenan
Palmer
Williams
has really stepped up the last last month.
Yeah, Palmer.
Especially last week with having Allen and Williams back.
Marquise Brown expected to play. Rondale Moore out. James Conner active.
Yeah, interesting. Still, I think with Keenan Allen active, I think that takes a lot for the defense to stop him.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I still like Jay Herbs.
Yeah, that's a good play. He's due for a pop-off game.
Yeah.
What you got, Tuna? What's your first?
Definitely going Joe Burrow here.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah. Titans gave it the 5th most points to quarterbacks. No Mixon. I think they're going to be airing it out. I was hoping Chase was practicing. I was hoping he was going to get the start. But,
Yeah.
I mean, Boyd and Higgins, I mean.
They do well.
Still
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And they only beat the Steelers by 7 last week. I feel like they're really trying to prove that they deserve to be in the top
For
of the
sure.
division because they really
my
haven't this year.
take on the Bengals is their kryptonite. I've said it all year, is anyone with an elite pass rusher, and that's why they struggle with Pittsburgh. They lost to him the first game. They struggled with him last week. It's because of T.J. Watt. They lost to Dallas with Cooper Rush because of Micah Parsons. They lost last year in the Rams because of Aaron Donald and Von Miller.
Haven't beat the Browns in 2 years.
Today,
Myles Garrett.
today, right, exactly. Today, Tennessee doesn't have that guy.
No.
Well,
Any team that Cincinnati plays that doesn't have that guy,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I think it's set for Joe Burrow to go off.
It's hard to beat Joe Burrow when you don't have an elite pass rusher off the edge to force him to get the ball out
Right.
quickly.
But they do have Simmons up the middle who can absolutely get after
For
the
sure,
quarterback.
for sure.
I think it's a little bit easier to block, though, a D tackle where you can combo him with a center guard.
Agreed.
So that's a little bit better, but Simmons is a motherfucker, though. I mean, that
He is, man. He
dog.
is.
That
John,
dude-
who's your quarterback?
I got Geno Smith.
Gino.
Playing the
Steyer's guy.
absolutely shitty Raiders today.
Yeah.
Who give up the 3rd most points. Geno scored 23 points in 3 straight weeks. He's had 2 touchdowns in 4 straight weeks. And he's added 20 rushing yards each of the last 3 weeks as well. So he's been getting a couple extra points a week because of that. Like, it's just he should be in for a monster game.
Yeah,
against
that's
a bad
one dude
team.
this year has made me look like an idiot because I dogged their offense and their
Dude.
preseason
Oh, yeah.
so
Everybody
hard.
did.
Oh, yeah. I had a
Trust
buddy
me,
that
it's not just
drafted
you.
Cole.
2. Oh, yeah.
Cole in our league. He drafted DK, Tyler Lockett. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, why would you do that?
Who's going to throw
throwing
to
the
him?
ball?
It's in Cole was so depressed that night of the draft, he was like, why did I do that? I'm so silly. And it has paid off.
Granted, it took DK about 3 weeks to get going, but once he's gotten going, he's been pretty steady.
Yeah, but just like the idea of that Seahawks offense, I was like, I don't think they're going to score
Before
any
the
points
season-
at the beginning of the year.
I wouldn't say I got DK in a dynasty league, and I'm just like, well, get it right this year off for him because he's not going to do shit for me, and he's actually been one of my better receivers.
Yeah, he's been
roster.
pretty consistent, right?
And Kenneth Walker, the third.
He's
right,
a stud.
coming
He's
around
been panning out
yeah.
real well.
Yeah, he looks real good.
It's almost like they haven't missed a beat in regards to the run game when
No.
Penny went down because Penny was tearing it up before he got
Yeah,
hurt.
yeah, he was.
And then Walker comes in like second carry after
How's
Penny
it
got
like
hurt,
68 yards?
just to the house. I'm just like, oh, they're okay.
Looked like he did at Michigan State.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, running back time. My best running back play of the day is Rachaad White of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Cleveland Browns. The Buccaneers have listed.
That's funny, huh?
The Bucs have listed Fournette as doubtful due to an injured hip, so White will get the large share of the carries today. Their defense has been soft, the Browns' defense, on opposing running backs, allowing 16 total touchdowns and the second most fantasy points to the running back position. I'd call White a solid running back 2 fantasy option. I just realized my quarterback and my running back both have the last name White or White Knight in it today.
Interesting. My running back, Jeff Wilson Jr., who they just said on ESPN, going against the Houston Texans' terrible defense. I think with the threat of Tyreek and Watt on the outside, they're going to have to play like that soft, too high safety, not a lot of guys in the box. And with that beautiful, beautiful mind Mike McDaniel has, they're going to run this fucking ball over the Texans today. And it's going to be a good day for Jeff Wilson. I love him.
I like that. I just feel like the Dolphins love throwing the ball way too much.
Dude,
they love airing it
And
out. The
thing is, they're so fucking good at it, too.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, but I mean, he gashed the Browns, so
Yeah. Oh,
it's
did
not
he?
like he can't do it to the Texans.
All right, Tuna, who's your running back?
I'm going with Latavius Murray. The Broncos, they hate Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
And
really
he's the only back there because they hate Melvin Gordon. Too.
They cut him.
So yeah, he's their only back, and the Panthers are giving up 1.2 touchdowns a game to running backs.
Yeah, that's a good play. I bet he
they're
finds
awful
the end zone
defense.
today. Yeah.
The only weapon that team has that's healthy and they seem to like. So I think he's due for a big one.
Latavius Murray's also fucking gigantic.
Dude, I don't know why no one holds on to him.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. What game were they playing? I think it was the game. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago where him and Melvin Gordon were standing next to each other. And Latavius Murray's like a foot taller than him. I was like, what the fuck is
huge.
this? Why is he not like a top back in the league?
Right.
Crazy.
Like 29, 30 years old now.
Yeah, he's also been on some really shitty teams too.
Facts.
He's been bouncing on some shitty teams. Who's your running back, John?
I struggled to put this one in there, but I got
I hate
Najee. I got
this. I
Najee
hate
Harris.
this.
Boo.
If you look at the last 2 weeks, he
You might
has
as well
been,
have said Trent Richardson.
no.
Not no more, dog.
No.
That shit's done.
It's one
Trent-
week.
No,
Last 2-3 weeks he's been
Najee
coming
Harris
on.
has looked a lot better the last 2 weeks. It's
Yeah.
almost like once Warren they were just like, hey, we're going to give him more touches. Najee's just kind of gotten his shit together.
Right.
And he has 90-plus yards each of the last 2 weeks. He finally had his first multi-touchdown game of his career last week.
Right.
Like, this guy, he's kind of – it
Coming
almost
on.
looks like he's healthy. It looks
Finally.
like the foot injury is behind him. And with the threat of them actually moving downfield now, like, hey,
Right.
suddenly you can't bring all these guys up
Right.
to just stop the run and these stupid freaking screen passes.
Right.
So it's Najee's getting more room to work with now.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
And
I do. I think this defense shuts Najee down. All right, receiver Steyer.
Receiver time. I got Jalen Waddle today against the Houston Texans. I'm going to be waddling all afternoon when he lights up the scoreboard because that's my number one fantasy receiver. That was partially why I took him, but it's a matchup
You
thing.
got a good waddle?
I think.
What's it look like?
Come come over, watch the games later. You'll see it all over when he's lighting up the scoreboard. But nonetheless, I think Houston's going to focus on Tyreek. They're going to try to bracket cover him, and I think it leaves separation for Waddle all game long. So Jeff Wilson and Waddle are the plays for Miami today.
It looks like Dalton's a little bit disappointed in you guys here. He's got a comment that
What'd he say?
nobody took Chubb as a running back.
That's too. I mean, you can't put the best back of the league.
It's an obvious one. Like if you have Nick Chubb, you're starting him.
Right,
we we don't need to tell you that.
Right. We're trying to hit the guys that you might not be. I mean, sometimes we're kind of chalk. Like Jalen Waddle, if you have him, you're starting him right. But I throw guys in like Mike White. You know what I mean?
Rashad White.
The one-day play kind of guys.
Plus, you don't know if Kevin Stefanski's going to love Nick Chubb today or he's
Exactly.
going to hate Nick
What the
Chubb. So
fuck he's going to do.
It's been more love than hate.
And
this year.
Tampa Bay's rush D.
He made him
good.
12 touches.
They got a rush D, man. They got a rush D.
The rain's going to help, though, I think. The rain,
it's-
anything better than perfect weather is good for the Browns.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely helps us out, but you just never know.
No, yeah.
Kareem Hunt might have 30 carries today.
Right. Is Kevin Stefanski just going to throw the ball 45 times at Jacoby Brissett?
Probably.
Because you never know what's going to happen.
Who's your receiver, Joe?
Michael Pittman Jr. The
That's my receiver, too, in fantasy, so we're off to a good start.
I know. He is going against your Steelers, which they're below average secondaries, giving up the most fantasy points to receivers.
Just like my Buckeyes. The Steelers' corners are butt.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that Steelers defense is going to be a lot more worried about stopping Jonathan Taylor rather than stopping Michael Pittman Jr. So I think Michael Pittman Jr. could, I don't think he's going to have like huge, long, deep catches, but it's going to be a lot of like 8-yard out routes.
10 catches, 110 yards type shit.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to average like 10, 11 yards a catch, maybe have a 20 or 30-yard catch in there, but it's a lot of like quick outs, stuff like that. Get the ball to Matt Ryan's hands quick. And I think Michael Pittman could find himself in the end zone too, because he's a nice little physical body he's got on him.
Yeah, Michael Pittman's one of those guys that like I've never I don't see a lot because the Colts are awful and don't play good games. But I just know he's good at football.
Yeah,
exactly. I just watched his little brother play for Florida State Friday night. I didn't know there was another one coming up. He's nice. No, he's not. But Florida State's receiver Johnny Wilson, 6'7", bro.
Yeah.
6'7", 240.
Yeah,
He flies too.
yeah.
That's a goddamn weapon.
Yeah.
How
That's a
about that
weapon.
Florida State quarterback though?
Dude,
That dude is a fucking
13,
magician.
Jordan Travis.
Magician.
Looked like very similar, very
I
similar,
don't know what you said, magician. I was like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking
very
about.
similar performance to Caleb Williams.
Yeah, it was absolutely insane. All right, off that, Tuna, who's your wide receiver today?
Terry McLaurin.
Down bad.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. You know,
We'll love
it's
to
gonna
have
bounce
those Buckeye
back.
teams back that he was on.
The Falcons don't have a good defense.
please.
They give a bunch of points. And Taylor Heineke loves him.
Yes, he does.
Bro, just chucks the ball up to him at least 4 times a week.
T
I
money.
think he's a absolute must start if Heineke is playing quarterback.
Yes, definitely.
Any week.
Heineke just plays with no fucks and just
No fear.
at least 4 times a game he just launches it up near Terry McLaurin, and 3 out of the 4 times Terry comes down with it.
It's stupid.
As we were talking about it,
It's
Joe's
stupid.
best bet on Daily Wager on ESPN, no free plugs right here, is Commanders -4 today against Falcons.
I love it,
absolutely.
love it.
I know I'm on it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Who's your receiver, John?
I got DK Metcalf.
DK. Speaking of the devil.
So Vegas is, I think, like 11th in most or least amount of points given up. But DK is a freak. I mean, everybody knows he is.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a bad secondary. I mean, they kind of just keep shuffling guys around left and right. And I expect 7 catches, 80 yards, and a tutty.
Whoa,
today.
calling a shot.
I think that he ends up with double digits. Like, I don't think it's, even if he doesn't get a touchdown, I think it's probably over 100 yards then.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's just going to find a way to get open.
Did you see the clip a few weeks back where he called the first touchdown?
Yes.
Out? How
Yes.
incredible was that?
Well, I started taking his picks after. I was like, wow, that's impressive.
All right, let's go to worst matchups. Let's start with quarterbacks again. Steyer, who's your QB to
Worst
stay away
quarterback of the day, sit him is Sunshine. Trevor Lawrence against Baltimore. I think he's going to be seeing ghosts against that revamp Baltimore defense and Roquan Smith. Just saw a stat the other day that Kyle Hamilton, rookie safety out of Notre Dame, is the best rated safety at the position in the league right now, performance-wise. Like
How does-
PFF, you know how they do those grades. He was
how
like
does Baltimore
87.
do
I don't know.
Well, it's minimal snaps. He didn't play for shit the first 2 months of the
Okay,
season, so he's
okay.
been getting more and more play time. They've been putting him in the box and moving
So
him
the
around.
stats are juiced a little bit in
It's-
that
it's-
aspect.
It's
then.
not so much juice. It's just
skewed?
lack. Skewed.
That makes sense.
It's
Nonetheless, I
Still,
think.
though, that's probably how you're
Nonetheless,
supposed to
Trevor
play a
Lawrence is
rookie.
going to be seeing ghosts against that defense today. I think Patrick Queen and Roquan Smith is enough to have him scared
That's a
shitless.
sk-
Calais
that still
Campbell.
pisses me off that they gave up a second-round pick for Roquan.
Yeah, I mean, why didn't any team do that? Why let them have him like that? Ugh.
Like, okay, great. Now we just have a.
Oh, Ray Lewis Jr. Here, just take
Yeah.
him.
I still can't tell if the Ravens are like an actual contender.
We'll see.
They're gonna make the play.
They looked like
I know
shit.
they're
I
last
mean,
gonna
they
year.
do
make
the
the
same thing every year.
playoffs.
They go like
They're probably going to win the North.
they go like 12-5.
Absolutely.
They'll go 12-5 and lose in the set. They'll win the wild card game and then
Shit, they can't
Well,
play.
yeah, I can never
Said
tell
it-
if like they can, like they'll actually make a run.
I said this preseason about Lamar, and I'll stand to it to my grave, dude. Lamar is like you would say like Giannis before his chip, or Russell Westbrook when he was doing his triple doubles during the regular season stat stuffer, MVP winning quality guy that can't get you playoff wins. Like Russell Westbrook when he was averaging a triple double. That's my best comparison. That's Lamar Jackson.
You could honestly argue McNabb as well. McNabb, like, and I get it. He won some.
He
playoff
went to
games.
the Super Bowl, dog. I don't know if Lamar ever will.
I would say Michael Vick over McNabb.
He went to a Super Bowl too,
Oh, he didn't?
didn't he? I thought no, it was McNabb that went to
Yeah.
the Eagle with the Eagles.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Vic went to the NFC title game, didn't he, with T.O.?
Oh
At least the NFC title game with
I don't
Andy
thi- I
Reid
don't
and
think he
T.O.
went
the Super Bowl.
I thought he
They,
went to the Super
they
Bowl.
played the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Michael Vick?
No, that was McNabb. That was
I know McNabb did.
Vic
But
came
I don't
later.
think
That
I don't
was
think,
Macklin and Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, I don't think Michael Vick did.
I don't
Oh,
think.
no,
Vic's,
Michael
I
Vick
think
did.
Vic's been
Did
the
they
one.
suck
I heard
with him?
McNabb.
Vic's been the one NFC Championship game, and I'm pretty sure they got just
They got housed.
destroyed in
Yeah.
that game.
They got housed.
That might have been the Giants too.
Was that the year the Giants beat the Patriots? The
It says
17
Michael Vick played one game for the Eagles at home in the playoffs in his career. So he only had one. So that tells you that right there. That didn't make too many runs.
Yeah. Interesting. My quarterback to stay away from.
So yeah,
Old
Lamar like
Sammy Darnold down in Carolina,
that. I can't believe they're starting his ass.
going against what's arguably the best defense in the league in Denver.
Pat Surtain, clamps.
Yeah, that defense is great. Even after losing Bradley Chubb, I think that's still one of the elite defenses in the league. And Sam Darnold's probably a year or two out from being just out of the league in general.
Definitely.
So I think this might be a game where Denver
few months
just
away.
decapitates him and just sends him on his way very,
Decapitate.
very early.
Finish him.
Yeah, Sam Darnold's going to be selling life insurance in about 2 years.
Yeah.
Do you think
Hopefully he finished college because he's gonna need that degree.
Do you think he finishes the whole game?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes, but he's gonna be feeling it tomorrow.
Nah, fuck it. Nah,
Panthers-
I'll take the good
Panthers
odds. I'll
love
take the higher
switching
odds
in and
bet
out.
here, and I'll say no, he doesn't finish the game. PJ Walker comes in.
Is PJ Walker
Are all three of
healthy?
them healthy?
I couldn't even tell you. I can't
Are
keep track.
Baker, Darnold, and
I don't,
Walker all healthy?
I don't know if any of them are healthy. He might literally be their only option right now.
Who comes
Oh,
in if he
no.
gets hurt? That'd be awesome to see.
DJ
They just-
Moore.
DJ.
That would be fucking insane if they line up in the backfield and just have literally
Wildcat all day.
no receivers. It's just literally
Who's
9
even their
linemen.
head coach right now?
Steve Wilkes.
Wait,
Steve
Oh, that's
Wilkes
right, that's
from
right.
Carolina.
Yeah.
You know what I think when I hear Steve Wilkes? The
Browns.
old Steve Wilkes show from the Jerry Springer guy, the bald head Mr. Clean. He was the bodyguard. Steve Wilkes. That was his name. Is that it? Wilkos?
Steve
Okay.
Wilkos.
Okay.
He's got his own. Yeah, he's got his own show now.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's Jerry Springer light.
Yeah,
Did
dude.
you guys say Baker's hurt? What's wrong with him? His feelings are hurt?
Probably.
He's a fucking bitch.
Probably.
That guy can never.
I'm just
play
happy he's
football.
not my problem.
So players, let's run through this list ESPN's giving us. Players already ruled out: Joe Mixon, Kyle Pitts, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, Randy Bullock, Leonard Fournette, Isaiah Likely, Chase Edmonds, Russell Gage. That was the early
Whoa,
games. Late
Kyle
games,
Pitts placed on IR, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, that happened like
Wow.
Tuesday, I think though.
PJ Walker is doubtful.
So Jamar Chase is not ruled out yet. They're watching.
I saw them report it
I
last
saw
night.
he was out.
And because they reported Fields was out too, but they have him questionable still in there.
Dude, who are the Rams even throwing the ball to?
Right.
Like that
man.
offense
That
is
white
awful.
dude.
They don't have a
Van
story.
Jefferson.
They don't have a starting.
So
yeah,
Skid
Van
Row,
Jefferson
Skid
is
Row?
their only weapon
yeah,
left.
Skronik.
Skid Row.
They don't have a tight end. They don't have
their
any
kick
wide
returner,
receivers. They don't have
kick
a
returner, whatever
quarterback.
it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh God,
That's
that
a great
remind me to change my pick to not the Rams. When we get there.
Tuna, who's your quarterback to stay away from?
My quarterback, I'm riding with John on this one. Aaron Rodgers for sure. Philly's defense is very good. That team, the Packers, are very bad, and I just think he's been a shell of himself this year.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
yeah.
I mean, Philly's the #1 defense against the pass this year, or against quarterbacks this year. I mean, there is zero confidence in. If you take away what Christian Watson's done the last couple games, like Rodgers' numbers are right up there with the shit quarterback we just mentioned in Sam Darnold.
Agreed.
Like,
Yeah.
and at the end of the day, Rodgers isn't good enough to lift this team up anymore.
No.
And it's almost sad to see, but I'm actually ecstatic because he's a cocky.
I
son
love
of a
Aaron
bitch.
Rodgers.
He needs to go hit some more ayahuasca and find himself again or some shit.
Do a
Dude,
shitload of mushrooms.
Yeah.
The Packers hate Aaron Rodgers too. They refuse to get him any help.
They really do.
literally don't understand why.
Here's the thing: they wanted to keep Devontae Adams, but as soon as Rodgers demanded all that money and they caved in, there was no room.
Yeah.
Dude, guys, I was hanging out with a friend of mine, right?
Uh-huh.
We were watching a Packers game,
Yeah.
and like she's just learning about football, doesn't know that much about it, and
Right.
she goes, "If somebody asked me what I knew about football right now, I would say Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback of the Packers. His teammates better catch the ball, or he's gonna be really mad."
Very true. Very true.
And she said that he has. This may sound weird, but I guess he has big daddy energy.
Big daddy energy, huh? Wow.
And I was like, God, it makes too much sense. That pisses me
Wow.
off.
That does make oddly sense.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Papa Aaron.
the thing about Aaron is I don't mind when he gets pissed at his receivers because he's playing at such a high level.
Right.
Right.
He-
Like,
It's
dude.
gotta be frustrating.
Yeah.
But I mean, at
Yeah.
the same time,
But
you can't expect them to just like. I mean, half of them are rookies. You got Alan Lazard, he's played with before, and then like Randall Cobb.
Yeah.
Like you can't expect them to be Devontae Adams.
Right.
It's not
Exactly.
gonna
if you
happen.
look like Devontae Adams bailed him out of so much.
So
'Cause
much
Rodgers would just
bullshit.
chuck
He
it,
would just say,
and
"Fuck it,
Adams
Devontae
would get
down
it.
there."
Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't have a safety net anymore
F it, Tay down there.
to where he is getting exposed for his average play, which
Agreed.
even as good as he was last year, if you look at the film, you look at everything, he wasn't as good as the numbers indicated.
Right.
He's not
And
his prime
it's-
anymore.
Yeah,
No,
he is
he's
way,
taking a
he
step
is
or two back
a
for
few
sure.
years past his prime, and he just benefited from having Adams just go off like he had the.
That's a
years before
hot
that.
take
Running back time?
that he's the defending back-to-back MVP. But yes, running backs. Who's your running back?
My running back to avoid today is actually a guy on my team, but I benched him because he's a bad matchup today. Dante Foreman against Denver. Denver's rush D has held King Henry and Damian Pierce, who have been very good fantasy-wise this year, both to under 10 points this year, and I don't think Foreman's going to be any different today.
Your boy Mike White.
Yeah. So, yeah, sit Dante Foreman today if you're asking me.
Beautiful. My running back to stay away from is Travis Etienne.
Oh.
Going against the Ravens. Ravens, obviously, one of the best defenses, one of the best rush defenses in particular in the league. And Jacksonville's just a hot fucking mess like they are every year around this time. I don't think, like you said earlier, Trevor's going to play like shit today. The line's not – I don't think they're built to really run the ball. I think getting the ball to him out of the backfield, Queen and Roquan Smith are so athletic, I don't think Etienne's really going to be able to go much of anywhere. So that could be very, very dangerous if he's your RB1.
Yeah, the Jags really like
They're poopy.
put my brain in.
They're only
in a
good when
pretzel
they
because
play the Colts in Jacksonville.
In Jacksonville.
like the beginning of the year they came
Hammer 'em
out
every
hot,
time.
and I didn't believe that the Jags were good. Then they kept winning. I was like, yeah, the Jags are good. Then they got terrible.
Yeah, you had to know better.
I don't
Too
know
good
what
to be
do
true.
now.
All right, Tuna, who's your running back to stay away from?
Alvin Kamara.
Oh.
Saints just don't have a good offense.
No, they're
Facts.
And the 49ers defense is great against the run. They give up like the second least fantasy points.
Yep.
They're stout,
to the
man.
run.
They're stout for sure.
And yeah, I mean, with Andy Dalton manning that offense,
Why are they
mean,
not
he-
playing Jameis, honestly?
I have no idea. At least
Because
Jameis will sling it.
Jameis was only good with Peyton. Like it's like he's forgotten how to.
I
play
think
football
it's all
again.
I think it's all coaching right now there because the talent isn't bad in New Orleans.
Yeah, they're just offense is bad.
you don't-
Especially Andy
Olave's
Dalton.
nice.
It
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
but you don't with Andy Dalton. You don't have to have a great coach. With Winston, it's shown that you have to have a great coach if you want
I
him to
love
perform.
watching Jameis Winston play, though.
Me
so
too.
much fun, bro. It's either,
Pain
literally
everywhere.
Either a pick or a touchdown every time he throws the ball.
It's fucking fireworks.
impressive.
And it's not just a pick; it's a pick six.
It's fucking fireworks in
And it's
any
just like
which
wanna
way you
get
want to
eyes
put
on
it.
these
And
shitty
it's like-
Saints games.
Yeah, and it's an
Get
incredibly
Jameis in the
bad
ballgame.
one too. It's like a high school JV football pick 6-2.
Yeah.
where it's like
TB12 walking
a
into the
12-yard
land, boys.
underthrown route.
That fake ass nose. Look at that thing.
Yeah, he looks, wow.
I tried
He looks
to.
bad.
I called that shit from a mile away,
He
bro.
has just been plowing ass since he's got to.
You think?
Oh yeah.
His plastic
Yeah, bro. What
his
else would he
plastic
do?
ass nose has probably gotten stuck in so many fucking modeled
Oh,
assholes.
I was gonna say, especially down in Tampa, he's getting whatever the hell he wants.
Oh, he is just running through it down there. It's probably awesome. Dude, if
That
your
mental
girlfriend goes to
crazy.
Tampa, oh my god, bro, be careful.
Yeah, no shit.
She's not your girlfriend anymore.
Hide your wife, hide your kids. Tom's out here slaying. You know it.
Slaying- He's get more ass than a toilet seat. down there.
TB12. You gotta know it's true.
Definitely. All right, John, who's your running back to stay away from?
I got Samaje Perine. So Tennessee is third against running backs this year. Like they know how to shut him down for the most part. I know he busted out last week with 3 receiving touchdowns,
Yeah.
but nobody saw that coming.
Right.
Not the
And-
Steelers.
Well, yeah, they didn't see it coming. They still haven't seen it coming.
Uh,
But there's a reason he's a backup. There's a reason why he hasn't left and gone anywhere else to potentially start. Like, this guy is a backup because he's an average runner at best.
Yeah, he's real fat too.
He's 240, man. He's a tank. I actually don't think he's like the worst play of the day personally because he's Joe Mixon being out. No Jamar Chase. I think they're gonna fling it down to T Higgins per usual and Tyler Boyd, and they're gonna. I mean, P-Ryan could find the end zone.
They'll dump it
It's-
off.
it's-
They'll
it's
have
potential.
Those swing passes could
Yeah.
right away
But
be there again.
I
Like,
really feel like it's running back by committee today, too.
That is awesome.
who else do
Yeah.
they have?
It doesn't matter.
It's I mean-
P. Ryan's not good enough to take the full load today.
He did last week, dude.
It's because they didn't have anybody else last week.
They don't have anyone else this week.
You just dress
Free
anybody.
agents. I don't know.
The Samaje Perine
they
getting
elevated anyone off the
100% of
practice
Cincinnati's production today. I'm just telling you, like running back wise, he's getting 100% of the snaps.
We'll see. We will have to see. All right, is that all our worst players to start or sit?
We still got
Receivers.
Receivers? Oh shit! All right,
Yeah.
Steyer, who's your receiver to stay away from?
Sit Alan Lazard of the Green Bay Packers today tonight against Philadelphia. Big play. Darius Slay is gonna clamp him the fuck down. It's been the Christian Watson show in that receiver room, anyways. So I think the little bit of production Green Bay's offense does produce against Philly, which I don't think will be a whole lot, will be due to Christian Watson and or Aaron Jones today, not Alan Lazard. 11 targets last week with 3 catches.
Ugh.
Ugly stat line. I
Ugly.
agree with you on that one. I don't think.
My wide receiver, I don't like. Kind of a shock here, but it's Devontae Adams going against Seattle. I think with the issues that Las Vegas is having on
Yeah.
offense, and Seattle's got a sneaky good defense and one of the top corners in the league. in
That
Tariq
Woolen, he's nice, dude.
I could see, and like, it's not like Las Vegas has a bunch of options.
No.
Like,
No.
so like they can just man him up with Tariq Woolen, then play a safety over top, and Devontae's out of the game today.
And
Right.
I will say this: I feel like every time we put him on the don't start list, he goes off
Facts.
for like
Yeah.
100 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Last week we did it too, and he had fucking an insane game.
No, I think
Yeah.
I said start him.
You said start him.
I think so.
I thought we had to start him, or I know we had him on the last week. I don't remember which
I know-
side.
I think it was a starter,
I
man.
think I had him starting last week, and there was another week I said bench him, and he went off in the first half in that game.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I do not like Devontae this week. I do like the Tariq Woolen kid. He is very
Yeah.
good.
Who's your receiver, Tuna?
DJ Moore.
Mm,
He's
I like
on the
that.
Panthers.
I like that.
yeah,
That's about it.
Sammy-
Sam Darnold's playing quarterback.
Sammy D
They're playing the
sucks.
Broncos.
Clamps.
Good luck.
Dude,
Yeah.
Surtain's gonna look so big going against DJ Moore.
Facts.
And with Latavius Murray, I think he's just going to run the ball all game. The Broncos are control the clock.
Now, if a
And-
weird predicament happens and Darnold goes down and John's statement of DJ Moore going to quarterback happens,
That could get crazy.
that might be a fantasy
You
play
know,
here.
in that exact situation that happened, I would change my pick.
But you got to believe an NFL team probably.
Yeah,
signed
I
him.
would
Trust
hope.
the odds. Trust the
There's
odds.
some backup they're gonna have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today.
John, who's your
Another
worst?
XFL quarterback?
Yeah, right. Another one. Who's your worst receiver, John?
I got Cortland Sutton.
Okay.
Carolina's a top 10 team against receivers this year, so it's not an ideal matchup. And the struggles that Russ has had, granted he's not playing, Simeon is, like, it's not going to be any better. And his production has definitely shown from that. Like, this was a guy everybody kind of had touted as like a top 15 receiver to start the year, and
I don't know why, but
Jerry Jeudy too.
It was Russ Wilson.
yeah, but Cortland Sutton.
It's coaching.
And
Nathaniel
Sutton's
Hackett.
had a 1,300-yard season.
Nathaniel Hackett's an idiot.
Yeah.
Too.
He's a Hackett.
But, like, he has kind of fallen into the Deontay Johnson
can pack
category.
it.
It was like the hype was up there,
Head out of
but
town.
just
Too much hype, too quick.
kind of, yeah.
Walk the plank,
Yes.
Mr. Hackett.
Hackett, Joe Woods,
Matt
Mike
Canada.
Pfeiffer.
Matt Canada.
Yeah.
Matt fucking Canada. Get out of Pittsburgh.
Please.
Walk the plank, sir.
Matt Canada, this is a message for you.
Way
Get out of Pittsburgh.
Never watch one person
do not
deplete
mind
an
Matt
offense.
Canada.
I bet you
Dude.
don't. Like, I don't mind Joe Woods.
I would say just leave him in Indy.
If we keep Matt
No.
Canada,
I
Cleveland
love
better
those
keep
little
Joe Woods.
swing passes he does. They're so
that's
cute.
awesome.
I love the
13?
pre-vet defense that Joe Woods
I
goes
think they
to
have
as
a
well.
great-
It's
I think-
terrible.
I mean, yeah.
We could go back and forth on this all day, fellas.
Yeah.
Arguing for each other's sides.
So I think we're through all the best and worst matchups. So let's get into the best daily fantasy player to grab today. For me, I got my best running back. It's Rashad White out of Tampa Bay, 6,600. It's a little pricey, not really. Your really good guys are like 8,000. So 66 is not bad. Yeah, I'm playing him. I think he's gonna have a day against Cleveland today.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong.
Joey, who you got?
I got Latavius Murray for the Broncos with no Melvin Gordon. Russell Wilson can eat a whole bag of dicks, so they're just going to hand it to this gigantic fucking running back. To
Russ
run
forgot how to
all
cook.
Day. So, and Latavius Murray, $6,200 for a starting running back.
That's
Give
damn
me that.
cheap.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Hey,
The
on
sole running back, too.
a side note, Melvin Gordon's 56,
Yeah, he's not even on a
and he's
team.
not even on a team.
That is insane.
That's criminal. John, who's your guy?
I got. Apparently, I just like rookie receivers. But
I
I
don't
got,
mind this.
I got Treylon Burks.
Yeah.
He has become their number one. He is healthy, and he has been getting targets out the ass.
He has
Yeah.
been.
And
Yeah.
at $5,900, like, it's a cheap one to where you can spend that extra on
nice-
a quarterback,
it's a
on
nice
a
flex
running
play.
back, or receiver. And it's just cheap to where if you get 12, 15 points, you are tickled pink.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
No shit.
Tuna, you got one?
Well, I'm currently locked out of my FanDuel account because someone hacked it and took all my money. So I didn't go in and check 'cause I couldn't. So I saw Joe Burrow on TV for 6,900. I like that play. Joe Burrow, I think he's gonna have a big game. So
Dude,
that's
you
my
better
pick.
call support. That's not a thing.
Like they
that
didn't
should-
like take my they just like withdrew my funds, and my password doesn't work anymore. So,
Yeah, I would call support and report
Yeah.
that, man.
yeah, I'm gonna try to get that.
I promise I've never heard of a case like this for those that are like, oh, I don't know about
Oh
FanDuel
no,
now.
neither have I.
It's because he's won 3 times this year. It's 3
Yeah.
strikes and you're out.
Yeah.
Too hot. They're trying to slow me down.
You know what it was? I bet it was that motherfucker Steven Garcia. He was pissed. You took him
Oh.
over. He works for the military. He's got the
He's got the
He's
shits.
got the ways.
He's got
Oh
the
my
shits
God.
all the ways.
Hacked it, man.
Dude, I really thought, like, with the 4 o'clock games, I had Pickens left. Like, I was coming right up on your ass last week.
I was terrified.
Too.
Terrified.
He had 12 and a half. I was like, he just needs 8 points, and I can win this week. Holy shit. And then he gets, like, 2 targets the whole second half. I'm just like, son
Dude,
of
we're
a
still-
Thank you, Matt Canada.
Oh man, yeah, they're right. Steven Garcia is right around all the Navy, like all the tech. Like that's where they're near like SEAL Team 6 and shit. Like they have
Awesome.
all of it. So it would be
Awesome.
nothing to crack a FanDuel account, take away $50 real quick. I'm sure.
We have no clue if he actually did that.
No,
He
we're just
probably
sorry,
did
Steven.
not.
No accusations. We're just
Allegedly.
dog and tuna here.
All right, let's get into our standings and picks for the day.
Yeah. So last week, 7-6-1 from me, 8-4-1 from Joey, 11-2-1 from Dalton, and 7-6-1 from John. One game apart brings our records. Me and Joey, 82-74-4 from me, 81-75-4 for Joey. Dalton is 28-11-2 on the year, and John is 21-13-2 on the year so far.
It is impressive how close you guys are.
Right, with that many
Yeah,
games,
it is
dude.
very impressive.
Winner gets a WWE belt too, so it's
Oh,
coming
that's-
down to it between me and Joe Dog. But Thanksgiving slate didn't go too well for
Jesus
the boys.
Christ.
John went 3-0 though. John went 3-0 to start his week off.
Love that.
Us 1-2 on the other hand, both
Giants
of us.
backdoor cover
Oh,
Clutch
was
money.
the
Yes.
most
Yeah,
electric
Clutch.
thing Elise was so confused while I was fucking screaming at the TV. She's like, they're down by like 15 right now. I was like, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
They covered.
Doesn't
I got them plus 10. Bro, that game made no sense. The Giants literally could not move the ball.
No.
Are the Giants good?
I think they had a softer schedule to start.
Yeah.
The Giants?
But they're good. Like, the talent is there.
yeah.
But I think they're the third place
I think
team in that division.
Yeah.
The division's the only thing. They could probably, if they were in the AFC North, they'd probably win the division.
That's a bad beat going in the year. We kept calling the NFC East the NFC least.
That is by far the best division.
That is the MF and NFC beast now.
Yeah.
I want to say, and we were calling the West the best, and it's just been
terrible.
Kansas City.
They got
and everybody else.
West is the one with the hairy chest.
But fun fact, Detroit's now covered 4 straight weeks.
Bang, 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 bang. DC got them boys rolling. All right, so 1 p.m. slate here. We got the Bucks. We got the Browns. Joey was on his Brownies. I was on Tampa Bay. Dalton on Tampa Bay. John on Cleveland. Tuna.
Dog shit.
So it's me and Dalton against the homers here, so we'll see.
If this rain
Feeling
keeps
good.
up, I love Browns money
This
line.
is Browns weather.
I only picked the Browns because it's at 3.5. If it was at 2.5, I'm probably taking the
Yeah, you're
Buccaneers.
probably not wrong about that.
But
I also think they can.
it's that extra
I also think they
half
can
a
keep it
point.
close.
Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, have a day today.
I mean, we could get our doors blown off, but I think we'll keep it close.
Rashad White.
Honestly, DPJ could end up having a sneaky good day.
I do like any over stats you can get on DPJ.
A couple of props in there.
Yeah.
All right, next game. We got the Cincy Bengals against the Tennessee Titans. Banger of a game. Bengals are favored by 2 points here. Me and Joey gave our picks out on Wednesday. We were both on the Titans here.
No Jamar Chase.
I'm going to stick with it because of that. But, man, that's a toss-up game.
Tractor
I'm going to
seat,
stick
though.
with Tennessee here. It looks like it's a clean slate. Dalton John on Tennessee until we get to Tuna.
Oh, yeah. I'm going on my own on this. I love the Bengals. So
Going with the kiddies, huh?
I do not think the Titans are good at all.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's just my take.
Wow.
I just don't think they're good.
I don't
Wow.
necessarily disagree, but they still have Derrick Henry. He
Facts.
can absolutely
So hear me
carry
out,
you
hear
to
me out.
wins.
I wouldn't be pissed if the Titans. I don't think they're. I
Derrick
don't
Henry
think they're a
get
bad
200
team like you're
yards, 2
saying.
touchdowns, and they still
But
lose
I
today,
would
though.
root for them to lose all the way out, dude. Just lose every game left. Mike Vrabel lose his job. Ohio State, get Ryan Day the fuck out. Mike Vrabel, come to Columbus, baby, and show him what the rivalry's all about.
Perfect
Because
situation.
two
Mike Vrabel
losses to that
stinks.
team up north ain't gonna
Gets
do it,
fired.
Ryan Day. Let me tell you.
That's exactly
Beggars
what
can't
Ohio
be
State wants. They
choosers.
want Mike Vrabel to suck so bad he gets
Oh.
fired.
Mike Vrabel's
Hear me out. Hear me out.
would give him another
Last
job.
thing I'm gonna stay on that shit show of a game yesterday is Ryan Day, John Cooper 2.0.
Yeah,
I mean, Harbaugh's comments look better and better about starting on third base.
I mean, he's beat Ohio State twice, so let's.
Yeah,
chill.
he's gotten
Yeah.
real cocky.
Let's chill out there for a second.
But
Get Urban on that
I-
side. Get Urban on that sideline. Let's see what happens.
I get you've won 2 in a row.
No, it's not-
You deserve it. You can talk this shit, but let's not get crazy here. I mean, he's beat Ohio State twice. He's what, 2-7 against Ohio State?
he's 2-5 now.
Okay, yeah, he's got 3 more wins
No,
before you
I
can
get
say
it.
he's decent.
He's coming to now. He's
But
coming to. He's turning.
He is also
around.
the dumbest looking head coach.
I can't
Oh,
stand that
he absolutely
motherfucker.
he is one of the.
His
he
hat's
is a-
never straight.
He
Like
is-
his transition lenses freak me out.
He makes me never want to put on a pair of khaki pants. Like, all
it is very dumb looking individual.
right, let's get back into the pro talk here. So yeah, it was all Tennessee there. Besides Tuna, he took the Bengals. Next 1 o'clock game was Texans versus the Dolphins. The Dolphins minus 13.5 here. Joey and I both on the Mike McDaniel train in the Dolphins.
No Davis Mills for Houston.
Right. Dalton and John agreed,
that's
but
a positive,
Tuna once
though.
again. Tuna once again. What?
13.5's a lot.
Taking the dog here.
They get paid to play football just like the others do.
Yeah, but
They're
it's not-
trying to put good tape out there for their next job. 13.5 is just a lot of points.
13.5 is a lot, but it's not 14.
No,
I think the
Miami is
Dolphins-
about to blow
And-
I think
and
the
I'm
Dolphins
telling-
get a good lead.
doors off.
They hold the lead. The Texans get some bullshit.
backdoor bullshit.
Yeah,
Hey,
garbage
Kyle Allen ain't the
points to
guy.
cover.
Kyle
And
Allen ain't the guy
but-
for a backdoor.
No.
But
Kyle
the
Allen's
Dolphins,
playing?
the Dolphins,
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
let's
that's
go.
more-
I'm even.
What, you love
even
it more
more
now?
on that. I might take the money line.
Interesting. What an idiot.
it's-
Plus 380 on the money line.
That's good. Good value. That's my value pick of the
Next
day.
game, we got 2 backups here. We got the Chicago Bears versus the Jets. Jets. Jets minus 6 here. Me and Joey were on the Jets. This is a Mike White versus Trevor Siemian game. Keep in mind, Dalton took the Bears. John's on the Jets. Tuna.
This is just a gut play. I have no stats to back this up. I just feel like the Bears are starting to get something going. And
Tuna is on an underdog wagon right now.
I don't like a lot of the favorites this week.
He's
6 points again, a lot of points for
yeah.
2 backup quarterbacks that we haven't seen play in a year.
Yeah, I think Sauce Gardner might cover the 6-point spread himself.
But I actually
Pick 6.
I actually had the Jets picked before I knew Russ was out. So like I just don't have confidence in what Denver is doing right now.
Yeah.
Bears.
This is the
Simeon's
Bears
on the
Jets.
Bears.
Bears Jets.
All right, even better. With Fields out,
Yeah.
it changes
There's
things
nothing to that
dramatically.
offense.
Right.
I like David Montgomery, too.
Like, I love Montgomery,
Do love Montgomery.
but you
Cole
saw
Kmet.
you saw what happened with the Bears before they let Fields be Fields. That offense was putrid. Now you're bringing in Trevor Simeon, who
it's almost the exact opposite of Justin Fields.
he absolutely is. But like, what is he gonna do
Not shit.
Beats me. I don't fucking know.
other than hand it off to Montgomery?
Had a dumb spelling of a last name.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm still going with the Bears.
Roll with it.
Yeah.
Next one, we got the Falcons. We got the Commanders. We got the Commanders minus 4.5. Me and Joey are on the Commandos.
Love Washington.
Dalt was on the Dirty Birds here. John and Tuna, it looks like, is on the Commandos as well.
Yes.
Love Heineke. I will be taking the Commanders till they. I think they've covered every game they've had Heineke also.
Yeah, pretty close to it if they have
I
it.
think the only one they didn't cover is the Vikings game. They were 2.5-point underdogs, I think, or
Vikings
something like.
won by 3.
Yeah, they
think.
kicked a game-winning field goal, I think.
Next
so.
one, we got the Denver Broncos versus the Carolina Panthers. Starting Sam Darnold. Broncos minus 2. Joey took Denver. I took Carolina. Dalton took Carolina. John took Carolina. And Tuna?
That's right.
Oh, he's rolling. He thinks
Broncos
Russ is going to
country.
cook, huh?
That's right.
Interesting. Once again.
Yeah,
Oh,
Panthers-
it's a favorite. It's a favorite this time. Interesting.
Panthers fucking suck.
See, I just think the Panthers defense shows up today
No.
I'm hoping for
They don't
it.
have
at home.
defense.
Plus Denver's coming east.
I just
for a 1
hate
o'clock
Nathaniel Hackett so much that it's just fade him every week for me.
Didn't think about that.
Next game, Ravens versus the Jags. Ravens only favored by 4 here. Joey and me both on the Ravens. Dalton as well. It looks like a clean slate on the Ravens here, huh?
Ravens by 16.
Zero
yeah.
faith in the
Dude,
Jaguars.
this I'm not gonna lie. This line, like, what
It's
does
tricky.
This is
It
one of those.
smells.
That,
It
it's what
smells.
does Vegas know that the public doesn't know?
It stinks, doesn't
Yeah.
it? This line
What does
smells like
Vegas
fucking
know?
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we're all on it. Yeah, I feel like every dummy that bets on sports is on the Ravens.
This
Actually,
line's
yeah.
stinky.
Change my pick.
The underdog persuasion.
Yeah, that's
four
a
points is too much.
fishy line.
That's a very fishy line.
That shit smells worse than Joey's puke the other day.
I do not understand that line whatsoever.
So interesting. 4 p.m. slate now. You haven't heard our picks here. Chargers versus the Cards. We got the Chargers minus 3. Personally, I am all over the Chargers here.
It's Justin Herbert all day.
Yeah,
Cardinals suck.
they're not good.
Ball
John
ass, bro.
differs. Let's see. Let's
All
hear
right.
his reasoning.
So Kyler Murray's back. I feel like he's actually as healthy as he's going to be.
Too short.
They sat they sat him last week. I think just
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty reasons.
more than likely. But
That's crazy.
But is-
That's a real story.
but his best buddy's been back. His best buddy's been balling out.
Yes.
Like, and I think that they at least keep it close, like to where it's whoever gets the ball last probably wins this game.
When the Chargers kick a game-winning field goal.
Yeah, they go win by 1.
No, win by 3.
It would be very Chargers of them to lose by a field goal as well.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Game-losing
Like,
field goal.
Like that is a team when you expect them to win, they find a way to lose, and when you expect them to lose, they find a way to win.
This is like-
I
This
just think
is
they're.
not-
I just think they're
this is
too
gonna
healthy
be-
to
I
lose
shared a
this
meme
game.
on the over-under post page the other day on Facebook. It said it was a meme of Justin Herbert with Phillip Rivers' face. It said all Justin Herbert is Phillip Rivers with better pullout game with all these one possession losses.
These two
Dadgummit.
teams are going to come down to
Dadgummit.
the end, and both
Frickin'
teams
frick.
are going to try and lose this game, and nobody's going to be able to figure out how to lose this game because they're both good at
Dang
that.
it.
Yeah, I could definitely see this game ending like that.
Dang nabbit.
Just turnovers,
Just
back and
turnover,
forth.
fumbles, picks.
missed field goals.
Nobody's
Nobody
gonna
wants to
wanna
win this
fucking
game.
I want to say it'll go to overtime. Both teams miss a field goal.
It's gonna be
easy
fucking
stuff, too,
unreal.
and
Next
Unfucking
game,
real.
we got the Raiders, we got the Hawks, we got the Seahawks minus 3.5. I'm on the Seahawks like crazy here,
Yeah.
and I think everyone else is
It's
too.
Seahawks.
I don't even think the line smells. I think this is just an easy play.
Yeah, Raiders suck.
Yep. Next one. We got the Rams starting. I can't even remember Buddy's name. Undrafted quarterback out of Virginia.
I'm changing my pick on this. I'm not taking the Rams.
Chiefs minus 15.5, and I think they cover each and every single one of them mother truckers.
The Chiefs might score 50 points.
Yeah, the Chiefs. I think this is definitely an over game.
I think it's definitely an under game because I think the Chiefs are going to win like a 31-3 game.
Ooh. You only think they're going to put up 31?
That's the thing. I think
they're not going to go crazy once they go up, dude.
I think
they don't run the ball though. Like they just don't do it. It's like the Bills. Like they could.
But then they come out games like this and they do. That's the thing.
The thing is, Kelsey's the running back because it's the 8-yard just dumps over the middle to where he just scoots down the field.
Yeah, that fed of the spread. I'm following my trend. Under 44.
You love that.
It's won me more money than it's lost.
So you just take if it's a
minus 9.5 or bigger. Always play the under.
I like that.
It's 10-4 on the season.
Yeah, I like that.
1-1 last week. Okay.
Yep.
Add that to my card.
Thank Frankie Borelli from Barstool Golf right here for that trend.
Play,
I like that a lot.
Are you doing it in this game too?
This next one, Saints Niners, abso-fucking-lutely.
Yes, I love this number. Looking at it now,
49ers minus 9.5. Give me the Niners. Give me the under 42. Trust the trend. Yeah. All of the above.
They're just going to hand the ball off to Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel.
Yes, sir. And Jimmy Garoppolo, he's an under kind of guy.
Yeah.
He's an under kind of guy.
Not in Mexico City.
It's shocking. Like, Mitchell's actually out-carried McCaffrey the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's weird.
Which is crazy, but the offense has been so fluid with both of them getting used.
Who knows? Some TikTok idiot.
Is that the Rams quarterback?
It could be. Very well could be. The Sunday night game, we got the Pack against the Eagles. We got the Eagles minus 6.5. I'm taking the Eagles.
Yeah,
fly birds fly.
It's an easy one.
This is pretty easy. I mean, Green Bay's been looking like shit lately, and
they're only good. They're only good play when they're playing a shit team. Like I'll take them against Chicago or Detroit all day. You know what I mean?
Thing about the Eagles though is they don't blow. They haven't been blowing teams out though. That's something that scares me. So, but 6.5, I think they can win.
Get right game after that Washington shit show.
Plus, I love Sirianni.
And the Indy game last week.
Right.
That was like they kind of had to get their shit together.
He's a lunatic.
Who is?
Nick Sirianni.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Love that.
He's a Mount Union guy.
Monday night game, studio side bet game. We got the Colts minus 2.5. Joey's on the Colts minus 2.5. I'm on the Steelers plus 2.5. Not my favorite play, but we're going to ride it because Joey's too scared to play his boys. So
Sounds like you don't have much faith in your guys either.
Why would I have faith? But I'm going to do it.
Why would I have faith in my fucking
I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. You're not. I'm doing it.
Fans are new depressed. I'm old depressed. I have a buddy who's just like, I don't even like football anymore. It's like, dude, go fuck yourself. I've done this for 24 years.
You ever see Deshaun Kaiser play quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah, live in the fucking flesh. I've watched him throw passes over my fucking head and I know what he looks like.
I've seen Mason Rudolph. That's pretty comparable.
Sure.
You
know,
and that was,
we're gonna start going down like that long ass jersey of Brad's quarterback.
Do we need to do that?
But nonetheless, loser of this game has to get a makeover. Gonna look real pretty come Wednesday.
Real fucking.
Courteous to my girlfriend, the makeup guru. So that should be interesting.
That's a packed show.
Yep, yeah. Nothing but, man. Do you expect anything less from the over-under pod?
No.
I posted a picture on my Snapchat yesterday. It was AJ Hawk and Pat McAfee, and I was like, name a better duo, I'll wait. And I had a reply saying Aaron and Joey on the over-under pod. So that was fire. That was fire.
Shout out Carter Mullins.
Yeah, shout out Carter for that one. And that was even a reply after I was saying go Bucks talking shit before the game. So real respect to dude. Real respect to dude for that. But yeah, that wraps up our slate here. Oh wait, no, we didn't get everyone else's pick in the Indy Pittsburgh game. Tuna, John, go.
Colts. I think they're just gonna run the ball.
What you got, John?
Fucking face.
Steelers.
Let's go.
Steelers have won 7 straight.
Give me
games
some fucking faith.
Indy.
The Monday night lights come on. They
How many
show out.
They won with Kenny Two Glove at quarterback.
Against
yeah,
Indy?
Point proven.
He's never played a Monday night game.
Exactly. All those stats are that's a different team.
Hey,
no, because those stats are relevant with Devlin Hodges and Mason fucking
your
Rudolph.
Bullshit fucking Steelers stats don't count when you have Ben
Hey,
Roethlisberger.
maybe primetime Kenny is like going to be a real thing. It's like
his hands are too small.
It's like anti-Cousins. Maybe, hopefully.
Cousins just won in primetime.
No, holidays don't. Holidays void out the primetime.
Oh my god, bro! How do you use these fucking stats when you keep changing them?
No. Cousins on holidays is like insanely good.
Because he's a man of God.
Now it's starting to make sense.
So the holidays trump prime time, and that
makes sense to me.
That's interesting.
So we got me and John, Steelers fans, the only ones on the Steelers here. So let's hope and pray Monday night. You'll see our reaction. Me and Joey's here on the Pulse Monday night. So
He has a Colts jersey. Let me get it.
Granted, it would be great. So Steelers aren't going anywhere this year if they lose, but only by like a point or two, just to see Steyer just get covered in makeup.
you want to see me get all? I mean, I think I'll be prettier.
Hey, are you gonna get lashes put on?
With
The
a beard.
thing is,
Can you
I'm
shave?
going.
Can you shave?
No,
some?
not shaving. That's gonna be
Come
drag queen.
on,
No,
bro, please.
beard don't go.
Hey,
beard don't go.
hey,
Christmas pictures coming
Hey,
up. Can't
go
have
all
it.
in. Go all in. It'll grow back.
Yeah.
Go all-
Cass won't even approve of that. I'm good there.
or at least trim it down enough to where you can see the makeup through it.
Loser gets to get pretty. That is.
Yes, sir. But
Mortal lock time.
let's go mortal locks of the week. Why don't we?
My
So,
mortal lock.
you-
I think I've had him the last 2 weeks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
The Commanders -4. I love.
For those that don't know, 2 weeks ago, a 4-0 slate for our mortal locks. Last week, 3-0-1 as a
Yes.
push. We haven't seen.
7-0-1.
Knock on wood. We haven't seen a mortal lock lost in 2 weeks.
7-0-1.
That's a heater.
So here we go with ours. We got Commanders -4 from Joey. We got from me. We got the Chiefs Rams under 44.
Was
Trust the
once
trend.
At one point, that was arguably one of the best regular season football games of all time.
Yeah, at once, not no more.
Lot 51-52.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
That's
Yeah.
shocked.
2 years
It's
ago?
a new day. Chiefs Rams under. Lock it in. D-Money, he had the Texans Dolphins under 47
I
himself.
like that one.
John, what do you got?
I got the Niners. The spread's actually down to -9.
You guys have a comment here asking a question.
What is it?
It's the start or sit Nico Collins.
Sit.
You say sit. Really?
I don't know. They're going to have to throw it a lot because they're definitely going to be behind.
Brandon Cooks is back.
Ooh.
Man. I don't have enough confidence to stay start, but I'm not. It depends who else you got. That's what it
If
is.
you're
Yeah.
strapped
It depends who else you got.
and it's between him and, like, Christian Watson, start Nico Collins.
I'm starting Watson
I don't know,
over
man.
over Collins. Yeah.
He's been
And
too good
I don't
too
even like
recently.
Watson, but 5 touchdowns in 2 weeks is pretty damn good.
I
but
do like
he's
having
only
Kyle
got- he's
Allen
only
in
got
that
like-
one game
he's only
spot
got like
too.
7 catches though in the 2
Yeah,
weeks.
it
like 5
relies
But
on
if they're,
touchdowns.
if they're scoring, all you need is 1 touchdown, and it's worth starting them.
Yeah, it relies on touchdowns.
Nico Collins is going to have like 2 catches for like 12 yards.
Sit Nico Collins then.
I'm gonna let
Hey,
John.
Austin, speaking of fucking John's outfit, that looks like shit. It does not look good.
It looks
Yeah.
I
great.
saw that.
It looks great.
Ugly ass fit.
Dude, I saw someone wearing like a bright or yellow Michigan hoodie, and I was like, that is the most repulsive color of yellow I've ever seen.
Fuck maize and blue
yeah.
forever.
The maze is gross.
I can't do all maize like
The-
that's
yeah,
just,
the
that's
yellow.
just too much.
It
Yeah.
like burnt my eyes. I was
Especially
like,
since
oh,
nobody knows what the fuck maize is. Everyone just calls it yellow.
It's corn.
it's color corn.
So John, you got the Niners.
Yeah,
I
it's
never-
down to
I'm
-9,
not
so
gonna
it
lie,
kind of
never knew
bucks
that.
that 9.5 trend. But I think they steamroll them today.
Scalloped maize.
Shut the fuck up. Don't even start this bullshit, Greg.
Tuna, what's your mortal lock of the week? The one you're gonna give for us? Let's see.
Steelers Colts under 39.5.
I like
Yeah, I
that.
love
I like
Not
that
a
a
lot
lot.
of points. Vegas is begging you. Whenever the number's under 40,
I
they're
agree.
begging you to take
I
it.
agree.
And I don't think these offenses are good.
Hey, they put up 30 last week.
Yeah. I mean, that's an AFC North game. I don't know. I feel like I said, the Bengals.
Colts have
Their
a pretty good
kryptonite
defense.
is bad teams in the AFC North.
Agreed.
Colts have a solid defense too.
This all being said, follow us on Action Bet.
Yeah.
Me, you, Dalton, John, and Tuna. I think he's gonna make himself
I
an
do
account
have
too.
the app. I just got.
So we're gonna put all our plays in there. You can track them all. I mean, good ones, bad ones. I'm still positive record. I'm still proud. Just a bad day yesterday. I think NFL is gonna be a good day today.
Rough day.
And we're
yesterday.
back.
Bad day yesterday. Lost all the house money I was
Should
working
we
with.
talk
from
about yet another 2-unit play? How
fade 2-unit plays? We're 0-4 in my career.
Wait, did you put 200 on the Buckeyes yesterday?
2 units, not on the
Units?
Buckeyes. No,
Okay.
it was the LSU fucking Tigers.
Oh, Jesus.
And see, we talk units here because 200 to some people or 2 units to some people is 20. They play by tens.
Gotcha. Okay.
Then there's people
No
that,
unit
that,
shaming.
that they get a little more house money. They've been doing it for a little bit. We're
the
kind
mattress max of the world.
we're kind of like I'm 100 for a unit player, but not many people are. Like not many people. Me and Dalton are two of the only people I know. But the winnings make up for the losses in the long haul. So until I absolutely lose my ass, it's done nothing but win me money. So, but I was just clearing that up. We call it units because to some people, a $20 play is 2 units. That's them going all in.
Yeah.
So want to make it relate, No
unit shaming.
No unit shaming. Just play. But anyways, follow us on Action Bet. It's an app you download. It's a green check mark. It's beautiful. It's like a sports betting social media, man. Follow us. See all of our plays. Ride them. Fade them. There's tons of articles that get leans on if you're
Good
unsure.
gambling information.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a great app. They don't pay me to say that. They don't pay us to say that, man. It's just pure.
It helps a lot and keeps everything in order for you.
Tracks your bets, everything, man.
Yep.
Come January when y'all get to playing like we do, I know there's going to be a lot more plays around come January. It's going to be a great thing to have.
Yep. Love it, love it, love it. With that being said, make sure you go follow our socials, our Instagram at the over.underpod, our Facebook over/underpodcast. Message us on there to get into our fan duel that's going today, starting at 1 o'clock. Holy shit!
Derrick Henry and Denham,
So big.
Derrick Henry and all Denham is scary.
He's the size of a doorway.
I've never seen an all.
I've intimidating thing
I've never seen a Canadian tuxedo look so intimidating, dude.
God damn it! I got Tennessee today, right?
That is the most intimidating Canadian
I just said
tuxedo.
the Titans were a really bad team. Kind of considering different.
Holy shit!
That's why I took Tennessee. It's that man right there.
God damn.
Can we talk about this kicker kicking in barefoot in the snow and the old Denver kid? Whatever. Nonetheless, I think that wraps us up today, man. Everybody win your bets today except Tuna winning the daily fantasy. That's going to be a loss. That's
You guys
gonna
got
be
a free
no.
week. I'm locked out of my account right now.
Who are you playing in fantasy in our league today?
Today?
You don't even know, you
I
loser.
think I played.
I got Jake Adams today.
I got Cole
Dylan?
Pierce. Oh, Gibby, Tyler Dillon.
Yeah.
I
think
hope
I
he
got him
sneaks
this
the
week.
upset, man. Sneak the upset, Gibby.
Yeah.
This dude needs to
I
fall
need-
off
I need
the
to lo-
fucking
I
train.
need to lose one more time before the playoffs. I do not want to be rolling in.
I'm
just
pissed
after
I don't
the
see it.
I
loss.
did that in one of my leagues last year. Like, didn't lose from like week 5 on. I was so
I'm
I
terrified.
hated.
Yeah.
I was
want-
like, I almost wanted to lose.
I need one
Joey,
more
I want you to
loss.
know the playoff projections right now have me and you playing in the first round.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your little waiver
can
wire.
you talk
mess of
about a mother studio side bet?
Oh, that would be amazing.
Your little waiver wire combobbled of a team.
Dude, I have been living
Yeah.
off the waiver wire, and it's worked.
So you're not a good fantasy drafter, is what you're saying.
You don't
This
you
year,
don't
no,
have to
dude.
be.
You want to, dude? Let me. I could show you some drafts I've landed. Jared Luzader, his league. It's a 10-man league, and I got.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you're just drafting with a bunch of fucking schmucks there.
Yeah.
I saw that team.
so
I'm talking about leagues that are like competitive.
yeah, that's what's competitive. That's gonna be a cool.
It's competitive for you.
Cool few hundo. That's money. That's competitive.
I love
People
it.
take it serious, but yeah, I mean, I'm a god in that league. But my league, I've had to live off the freaking waiver wire, and it's working. I'm making it work.
Yeah, man. It's really nice to draft a good team.
I love it. All right. With that being said, guys, thank you guys. We will see you Wednesday night.
Yep.
We have a loaded show Wednesday.
Tune in on the Pulse
So
Monday
tune
night
in.
to get a peek
Yes.
too.
Also, I forgot about that. Tune in on the Pulse Monday night. Live reaction to our studio side bet, the Steelers Colts game.
Yeah, yep.
That goes live at what time, Greg? Like 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Right around kickoff
Yep,
of
right
the Monday
around
night game.
kickoff. We just talk about a bunch of bullshit on there, but Steyer and I you'll have our live reaction to the game. So tune in for that. Thank you, Tuna and John, for coming on.
Yeah,
Thanks for
man.
having me.
Thank you, Greg, for working up on the 1s and 2s back there. Appreciate you.
Always, man.
Awesome. And we will see you guys Wednesday night. Peace out.
See you guys.
Go Browns.
Go Steelers.